Bases are a good way for us to see the world in which our minis live, and I think that makes them super important. Today I want to make a base which is a view into the sort of gothic horror, Wild West inspired world of Malifaux. When I think of Malifaux, an image that sticks in my head is an old Western saloon with gunfighters and whiskey and creaky old uneven wooden floorboards. So the base I'm gonna make today is gonna be just that. For my base, the main ingredient is coffee stirrer sticks. Now you can find them on eBay or Amazon, or if you have a 5-finger discount, you can get them from your local coffee shop.
David.
I'm using these over paddle pop sticks because they are thinner and narrower and they work much better for the scale of Malifaux. So I took the coffee stirrer stick and I dry fit it to the base, and I'm just looking to have a bit of overhang on either side of the base, and I just mark it and then cut it off with my hobby clippers. For my base, I'm having my floorboards contour to the same shape as my base, but if you want to make yours a bit more even, you could cut them all to the exact same length. With your floorboards, you could actually take a file and sand down the ends to make them nice and clean and even, or you could use it to roughen them up and make them even more creaky. If you want to make really even floorboards, then you could just glue your floorboards directly onto the base, but I don't want to do that. I want mine to be uneven. So I'm going to use some Malifaux for that. So I'm taking some Malifaux that I've mixed up. I'm just going to squish a little bit of it flat out onto my base. Next, I'm going to dab some super glue onto the Malifaux so that the floorboards stick to it a bit better. All right, now take your floorboards and push them into the Malifaux and get them where you want them to be. And then, because the Malifaux will squish down a bit, we can actually push on the floorboards and make them a bit uneven and a bit crooked. Next, I flipped over the base and I cleaned up the Malifaux. I used a bit of water for this because it helps smooth down the Malifaux. A paint job is really simple for this one. I'm just using Vallejo black surface primer around the rim and on the Malifaux. For the floorboards, it's really simple. I just used a really heavy wash of Citadel's Seraphim Sepia. And that's it for my Malifaux base. I think it's really gonna work as an old-timey saloon floor that will fit right into the world of Malifaux. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you thought in the comments below. Cheers.